Morning or good afternoon. My name is Nathaniel Sang from Faculty of Architect and Planning, Thammasat University, and my topic is toward the coexisting of global and local socioeconomic urban conditions. Thailand economics. Let's begin with some context. Thailand GDP is approximately 407 billion USD with a 3.2% growth rate. Bangkok is the country of urban and economic center as well as home to over 10 million people and is the gateway to ASEAN's economic communities of 671 million consumers. With increasing foreign investment and urban mega project, Bangkok has rapidly globalized, but question is at what cost? Globalization vs localization. Globalization has brought opportunity to tourists, international brand, economic growth, but the localizations meanwhile emphasize community resilience, SME, and cultural preservation. So how can we bring the benefit of both? The answer lies on globalization, a strategic hybrid of two. Defining globalizations mean think globally and while act locally. The urban impact of globalization in Bangkok, they lost the identities, the cultural homogenizations, community move out, competition between global enterprise and small middle enterprise or SME, changing social value as well as income inequalities. We see this the most clearly in Sukhumvit Road, one of the case study. You might have a question, is the local and global always fighting? Thomas Fryman in The World is Flat note that the global corporations it is increasingly shape our city future, but the city must be more than size of consumption. They must serve their people, not just investors. For the literature review, the globalization drives growth but often overlook local needs. Globalization has significantly altered economic system around the world by fostering a connection network of international trade and investment. For the localizations, is the root in place-based development, emphasize SME and heritage. More additional local economic focusing on SME or small and middle-sized enterprise area sectors, and the community-oriented behaviors are common characteristics of local economy. For the globalization in Bangkok, globalization's concept emerged in 1990 to challenge the expansion of globalization to different parts of the world. To implement these policy actions, local and global economy can be balanced, ensuring that the local business life, the environmental is protected, and the unique cultural identity of an area is preserved. And this is the policy that we should following. And the gap in terms of the policy making is crucial to support inclusive growth through the program that encourage the adoption of global innovations and economic practice without the compromising local value and identities. The aim to create mutual beneficial relationship and balancing where both global and local dynamic thrive together in global frameworks. And my problem statement is globalization, according to its critic, can lead to income inequality, labor exploitation, loss of cultural diversity, and environmental damage. Global economic, social, political, and cultural dynamics are all impacted by the complex and varied effect on localizations. And my research question is how to implement global concept into runnable sites in Bangkok while preserving local identities and maximizing socioeconomic potentials. It's essential to carefully balance local culture with the global practice. And this study aims to evaluate successful example of global developed through the comparative analysis and case study identify strategies or policy that for socioeconomic resilience while preserving the cultural heritage. Objective to come up with the urban policy from Bangkok district that includes the concept of globalizations, as well as to analyze the successful of case study in global concept by comparative analysis and case study. And it is my method By using these two, world mapping, policy review, site observations, and mapping by using web-based concept. And why I do the road mapping and why the road mapping is important to study Bangkok through the lens of localizations and analyze why and how it is different from other city and the world around the world. Sorry. And why I choose the web-based concept to be my extra tool or extra analysis. The web-based concept that can be explored within the different theoretical framework in architecture and urbanism, as well as spatial study. We'll see, let's my case study. Finding case study 1 in Bangkok, Sukhumvit area. As you can see, there is the red and blue color. Blue color represent international, red color represent local, sorry. As you can see, there is a lot of blue color, which means this area become a global by seeing the color code of the building number. The result is international is about 64.2% and local is 25.7%. And extra mapping to show Sukhumvit is a model of global capitals. This place will analyze by using text mapping to show smaller scale. It is pretty clear that Sukhumvit become global place immediately by the map shows a lot of blue color. And as you can see, there is a lot of high brand in this area. As Sukhumvit become global place, to flashback with the policy and regulations, Sukhumvit is the area that's lost or failure of global place. The lacking of the policy control and is really good case study for showing the global place. Finding case study area 2 in Bangkok, Bantatong. Bantatong is the model of global and locals. As you can see, there is a lot of red color, which means this area are strong of local place identities, but it could be global place because there is a lot of international food, but they owned by local people. And extra mapping to show Banatong is the model of global and local capitals. To show smaller scale, it's pretty clear that Banatong is strong. And as you can see, there is a lot of red color, which means this area become local or global in nowadays. And this page, I will talking about the policy as well. Bantatong is a good page to show that the successful of global place by following this policy: heritage, impact assessment, striking zoning laws, community red preserving program. And the next one, this page will show comparisons between Sukhumvit and Bantatong in Bangkok. And my conclusions: successful of localization require a announced and balanced policy approach that simultaneously embrace global trend and respect local context. This approach must account for the complex interplay between global forces that drive innovation, trade, and connectivity, and the unique cultural and socio-economic realities that define the local communities. Policy makers need to craft the strategy that not only integrate global community opportunity. Thank you.